book. When Father Tom asked me why I accepted the invitation for this award, I need to be honest. I wanted the money. The $500 was very attractive because it would be used for something special, the Dubuque Paradise Church Improvement Project. But I also want the opportunity to tell the story about a special community of people, the Marshallese. So on behalf of the Marshallese community and Paradise Church friends, I thank you for this recognition. This award is not only about me, but is also about the collaboration and teamwork of the following people, and some of them are here this evening. So I'd like you to wave your hands when I say your name. So tonight from the Marshallese Dubuque Paradise Church is Senior Pastor Stan Sampson and his wife, Marcia. Pastor Stan's mother, Mary Sampson. And Marcia's mother, Maylee Seabach. And Senior Deacon Gentamon and Irene. Anthony Wattake and Maria. And Paradise friends who are helping with the project, Jim Tyson. Now, Jim was a former recipient of Father John Donahue Award out here, I believe, so Jim is over there. Chris Tyson, Jim's son, is unable to be here tonight. Mike and Sharon Finnan. Shear, David and Becky Harris, Nancy and Mike Van Milligan, and unable to be here is Gary Carner and Flynn Drake, and the members of the financial management support team are Faith Finnegan from the Community Foundation of Greater Dubuque. Where's Faith? Dan Walsh from Midwest One Bank. Tammy Garrison from Riverview Tax and Accounting Service. Tammy Schiffer from Dupaco Community Credit Union is unable to be here tonight. Also here are a number of my Franciscan sisters and Franciscan associates, including Gwen Nellis, who received the award as we heard before. Also, my cousin Don Fryman and wife Jan are here. And the four Vietnamese sisters who live with me at Mount St. Francis. Thank you all for coming, but special recognition and thanks needs to be to a very special group. And some of them are here tonight. They are the donors who have generously donated to the Paradise Improvement Fund so far. You've now met the team, players, and now I want to tell you the Marshallese story. And this is a very brief version of it. The Marshallese people are a very fast-growing population in Dubuque. They thought it was snowing, and they played in it, but it was not snow. It was a fallout from the atomic bombs from the United States, which the United States dropped on the homeland of the Marshallese people in 1954. Pastor Stan Sampson's mother, who is here tonight, was one of these children who played in the snow. And she currently lives with Stan here in Dubuque. From 1946 to 1958, the United States conducted 67 nuclear missile tests in the Marshall Islands. The most notorious was Castel Bravo, detonated in 1954. At 15 megatons, the blast vaporized 3 islands and was roughly 1,000 times more powerful than each of the atomic bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki during World War I. All combined, the tests worked out to the equivalent of dropping 1.6 Hiroshima bombs every day for 12 years. And this is only the tip of the iceberg of the number of bombings we did. In addition, a new problem for their homeland is climate change. With the significant warming and rise in sea levels, on an August day a year ago, tens of thousands of dead fish washed up on the ocean side of one of the islands. Can their traditions and language survive without the sea? Or will climate change amount to cultural genocide? Will their crafts become extinct? The very existence of their culture is being threatened. Most of them immigrated from the Marshall Islands and have traveled to the area because of economic conditions, need of education, and chronic health problems. Why they came is probably best expressed in the note of a Marshallese woman who gave me a gift for helping her. Her thank you note stated, "You give us this, we give you this as thanks to you as we come from far away to seek education and better life." Since 1982, Marshallese can legally live and work in the United States while retaining the Marshallese citizenship. Technically, they are not U.S. citizens. To become a permanent resident or citizen is a long and very complicated process. If lawfully admitted, they have an I-94, giving them the right to freely come and go to the U.S., to obtain a social security number, and to obtain an employment authorization card. Healthcare insurance is not available to them. Just recently, they are now able to renew their driver's license every 2 years rather than every year. They do pay taxes, they cannot vote. Stan Sampson is the pastor of Dubuque Paradise Church, an Assembly of God church. It serves approximately 150 to 200 people. It is located in an economically deprived area of the city, a 501c3 organization. Dubuque Paradise Church is utilized several days of the week for religious services, but it is more than a church. The lower level also serves as a community center where they gather for meals, meetings, celebrations, including dancing and singing. It is a place where their culture and lives can be shared. A number of years ago, the church entered into an agreement to purchase the church by October 2018. In August 2018, local business and philanthropic leaders, known as Paradise Friends, came together to work with the Marshallese, and we have several goals. First, to achieve the ownership of the church through the donations and obtaining a $100,000 loan. Secondly, to raise $260,000 for building improvements. The rehab group prioritized the scope of the project and proceeds only when the funds are available. The goal is to obtain as much donated in-kind labor as possible, and the Marshallese help where they can. Much of the outside work and the refinishing of the interior has been completed. Remaining is air conditioning, accessibility, electrical and kitchen upgrade. The third goal is education. As owners of a church, there is a financial responsibility and accountability in managing a church. The financial management of the church has been strengthened with agreements with Midwest One Bank, Dupaco Community Credit Union, and the Riverview Tax and Accounting Service. The Community Foundation of Greater Dubuque plays a very special role because all donations are sent directly to them for the Paradise Church Improvement Fund, from which the rehab bills are paid. There is also a sustainability fund being developed at the foundation. I will admit, over the months, I have asked myself, at the age of 84, why are we doing this? This project has not been a slam dunk. The challenges I have experienced with this project are different than other projects I've been involved in. Mainly because it was learning about another culture whose lifestyle is very different than ours. I don't speak or understand their language. Then I think of the Marshallese. What must they be going through to learn our language and to adjust to our culture, which is so different than theirs? I sometimes feel like I'm in two different worlds, but I imagine they do too. But together we meet the challenges and we have fun doing it. But the challenge for me is how to respect a culture that has a certain type of freedom we do not have and shape it into our well-structured Western culture. And to do this in a respectful way. For them, the purpose of money is to spend it when you have it and need it. There isn't much bookkeeping, but they're very willing to learn and want to learn. They have a spirit of community, of caring for each other, raising each other's children. It seems like they're all related. We really need to learn from them. We are all one. All people are our brothers and sisters, no matter the color of their skin, what they do, or where they live, or how smart or rich they are. We all breathe the same air, walk on the same earth, need the same water, and have the same feelings and dreams and the same basic needs. We all have the same DNA of being a human person, but we don't all have the same privileges and the same worries. I believe we all have a battery in us, and batteries store energy. And the battery we each have has a lifetime guarantee, but it needs to be activated and recharged. My battery is grounded in God's love for all of us, especially the poor and the homeless. And I cannot not respond to such needs. My mother's advice before she died was, don't give up. So in summary, the Dubuque Paradise Church ownership has been established. The rehab is well underway, but needing more funding before completing. And the financial management education is and will be ongoing. This award recognizes this recognition and your support has recharged the battery. And I thank you. And if you have questions, there are many others here to answer them.
So, Sister Helen, I have the honor of presenting the Matthew 25 Award 2019. The plaque reads, "For I was hungry and you gave me food. I was thirsty and you gave me drink. A stranger and you welcomed me. Naked and you clothed me. Ill and you cared for me. In prison and you visited me." I suspect you've done every one of those.
Not the last one.
Many blessings on you.